All right, so this is the previous burn. This is what remains from all that winter creeper ivy and the bush honeysuckle. So you see some larger material, didn't get burned up. You just set that aside. That'll go to the next burn. Big stuff. This was in here from before. It just makes structure for the fire because I elevate this so you get lots of airflow in here. And then because you're working with small branches, all that ivy, this is real easy to crush up. This, you can do this by hand. You don't need to run it through some kind of device to break it. You can just do this by hand. So this has been sitting out a couple days in the rain. So this has been doused with pond water. So that already started inoculating it. Again, it got the rainwater as well. If you don't have pond water, that's fine, right? You can use what you have. I don't like to put tap water on it. You could let tap water sit out in a couple 5-gallon buckets, leave it out for a day. It'll aerate and get that chlorine out of there, right? You want life. So if you use chlorinated water, the purpose of chlorinated water is all the places that runs through. You don't want life in your water lines and in your drinking water, right? So they put chlorine in there to kill everything. Well, if you put chlorine in this, it kind of defeats the whole point, right? Now you're putting sort of anti-life into your material, right? So pond water is really good. Rainwater is also really good. And if you don't have that, just aerate or leave out overnight in some buckets your chlorinated tap water. I'm going to run all this through my worm bins and give this a few weeks. And then that is eventually going to be part of the next soil mixture. All right, so that's all cleaned up out of there. All the long pieces I put back up as structure for the next fire. So next time I get motivated to cut down a bunch of ivy, I'm already good to go. Just throw it on top and light it up. This is yielded, this is my 10-gallon bucket. I'd say it's like 3/4 full. So this is like 7 gallons. So that wasn't a bad yield for what I burned through. And it's all good stuff. Now you'll see a little bit of color in here, maybe some brown. It didn't fully burn up, but what do I put in my worm bins anyway, right? I'm already putting in leaves. I already put in little sticks. Because it's been through the fire, this has all been hurt real bad, right? So this is not, there's no chance of that ivy resprouting, right? Which is one of my major concerns. And then I will mix that up with my worm bins and that will inoculate it, and it'll go from backyard fire pit charcoal into biochar once it's inoculated, and then that will go into another soil mixture.